Hi, welcome to Cobble Creek Soap Company. My name's Barbara Burns, and my husband Mark and I make the soap. We live in Clovis, California, where we were in commercial construction for many years. And after retirement, we decided we were looking for something fun and interesting to do, so we decided to start making soap. We want to make a superior product. We want our soap to be moisturizing to the skin, cleanse well, and to be natural. We use no preservatives and no animal products in our soaps. Our base is made from sodium hydroxide and water, and to that we add grade A olive oil, which olive oil in soap attracts moisture to the skin but still allows the skin to shed cells, to breathe, and to perspire naturally. We use palm oil, which is from the pulp of the palm oil tree. Palm oil gives the soap the firmness that makes the bar last and lather well. But the most important ingredient in our soap is probably the coconut oil. Coconut oil is the premium oil to use in soap. It gives us all of our moisturizing. It gives us a nice clean rinse when you're through. It gives you a nice fluffy lather. So coconut oil is probably our most important ingredient in our soap. We also use scents. We put scents in our soap. We use either fragrance oils or essence oils, depending on what smell we're trying to come up with. And sometimes we add colorants. The colorants are cosmetic grade, and we like to use natural colorants such as cinnamon, nutmeg, lavender. There are many things you can use to color soap naturally, and we try to use that as much as possible. So those are our ingredients that we use in the soap. Let's make soap. We've allowed our base to cool down from somewhere around 200 degrees down to 103, 104. And we're going to mix our oils and get them warmed up to around 110 degrees. So I have the olive oil already in my enamelware pan. I'm going to add the coconut oil, and I'm going to add the palm oil. Stirring this until it heats up to 110 degrees and all the lumps are out of the oils. We've added our oils and our base into our enamel pot, and we are continuing to stir them. We stir them constantly, which causes them to bump into each other. And as these two ingredients bump into each other, they cause a chemical reaction called saponification. That is what creates our soap. So we stir and keep these molecules moving at all times until we come to light trace. As we've been stirring this, we have lined our mold with wax paper so that when the soap is done, it will release easier out of the mold. So we now have stirred this to light trace, and light trace is when if you drizzle some of the soap across the top, the pattern stays on the top of the soap for just a few minutes before sinking back into the pot. So we are at light trace, and we're ready to add our final two ingredients. And today, since we're making lavender vanilla soap, I'm going to add the vanilla fragrance oil, adding this and stirring to totally incorporate it. And we are going to add our freshly crushed lavender flowers. We've added all of our ingredients to our soap, and so we're ready now for Mark to pour it into the mold. So we've poured our soap into the mold, covered it with saran wrap and with a board for protection. At this point, we wrap it in a towel and in a heavy blanket. And what this allows the soap to do is it warms back up, turns into a gel stage, and then cools down and becomes soap. After 24 hours, we've unwrapped our soap and we've allowed it to sit in the mold for another 3 to 4 days as it cures and becomes a little bit firmer. Now our soap is ready to be unmolded and the slab to be cut into loaves and the loaves to be cut into bars. Mark has made and built all of our collapsible molds and our cutting guides so that this part of our operation is much more efficient. It's very important that the bars are left to cure in an open, well-ventilated room for an additional 4 to 6 weeks. At this time, they become milder and firmer, and then they are ready to be wrapped and labeled. We hope this gives you a quick overview of how we make our cold process soaps, and that you see the value in purchasing a soap that is handmade from start to finish, using natural ingredients that clean well, moisturize, and smell wonderful. We hope that you enjoy using Cobble Creek soap as much as we enjoy making it. Thank you.